Hello everyone, I'm Niharika Mehra. Welcome to the English workbook, and I am once again here with another interesting video where I will give you and I will teach you a method which you can follow, and this method is going to help you in improving your spoken English to a large extent. Trust me. Of course, because I'm teaching you spoken English, this whole video is going to be in English, but I will try to keep my pace a bit less so that you understand whatever I want to teach you over here. Before we go ahead, make sure that you have subscribed the channel, hit on that bell icon, and make sure that you check out links in the description box below. Also, most important thing, do like and share the video. Let's go into the video. So I was thinking about this, and again, many of you know I teach at an academy. So what happens, I have seen so many students when it comes to choice of language, okay, when they are writing something, even in that they prefer Hindi or maybe their mother tongue. What happens is that the way I teach, or the platform where we interact on an academy, it is like so, where I can speak, I can write something and show it and give it to the students, but for them there is only one option. Okay, so I have observed this thing. Now I am not just talking about my students. I know it is I think one of the major problems with many of you out there, that even in written English we compromise. Even when we have this wonderful chance, no one is looking at us, no one is going to judge us, because when you are texting someone, you are messaging someone, or maybe you are emailing someone, okay, there is no one to judge you. You don't have to look someone in the eye and say something, or that is not face to face conversation happening. So if you are not comfortable in doing that, how can you think that you will improve in spoken English directly? There is a correlation, okay? Written English and spoken English. I'm not saying both are same. Of course, both are very different. If I start talking about formal written English, like formal writings like essay, article and all, it will take a very different angle. I don't want to make my video about it, but when I say writing in English, I mean when you are texting, you are maybe asking a query to someone, okay, you are mailing. In that mail also, so many people, they write in English, but the sentences and words, they are in Hindi. So if you are suppose writing an email to the customer care, so again, I have seen this thing that people, they prefer writing it in Hindi. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We are so much in habit, we are so much comfortable with our mother tongue that we will only speak English. It looks like so that we will only speak English when there is someone forcing us to do that. Come out of that attitude, come out of that thinking. You should not be only speaking English when it is mandatory to do so, where you have no other option left. But try incorporating words in English. Start with words like in the previous video I have spoken about how you can think in English. Okay, the series of spoken English. So that was the last video I made, and I will try pinning it somewhere over here so you will be able to see that video. Later on you can watch it, okay? But as of now, start with words. Use English words when you are texting to each other, when you're talking, maybe on your WhatsApp group, Facebook Messenger, Instagram direct message, okay? Now, second thing, start creating sentences in English, okay? So I know this thing, that how are you, hi, how are you, these are the two things which people, they write in English to each other while they are texting. After that, when there is some conversation, okay, now let's say I am there and I am asking one of my friends, how was your trip? So instead of writing the same thing in English, I am writing, अच्छा बताओ आपकी trip, तेरी trip कैसी थी? Okay, it is like graph going down. We don't want that thing to happen. You can take your own sweet time, not a lot of it, but still, compared to spoken English, you get a little bit of more time when you are talking to someone, when you are in a conversation, and that is a written conversation. You get little bit of more time, you have more chance over there to rectify your mistake. Suppose you were asking something that happened in past, okay, and by mistake you wrote that sentence when you were typing, you typed it in present tense. So you can of course either edit it. Some applications do have that option, or you can send another line, like another message mentioning the same thing, having the same thing, but in the corrected form, because it was supposed to be in past tense but you wrote it in present. But then later on you realize, so you are correcting yourself. You won't even feel bad about it, you won't feel demotivated, because it's just text, it's just over text. Okay, so we are having a very casual conversation with our friends, family, and other people. Maybe just you know them, but you are growing your friendship, that kind of a relationship we share with some or the other one. Or maybe these days you have chat option where you can put across your query or question, where people will solve your doubts. Okay, may it be customer care. On so many websites and applications I have observed this thing, that they follow chat process. Okay, it's not voice process, it's chat process. So you can of course go ahead, and even if you are not having anyone around you, no friend to speak in English with, to talk in English with over text, over messages, or maybe verbally, you can always have these sites available for all of you. I won't name them, but of course you can find one or the other. So these days you do have that option. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Couple of days back, okay, so I ordered something from Zomato, and what happened was there was a mistake in the order. And what happened, I was thinking to give those people a call, but I had only one option. I had the option of chat. So that's the time I discovered that, oh, no longer we get this option to make a call and mention our grievance, but then now you have to mention it through chat. So this helps. Take advantage of such features which are for you as a customer, as a user. Okay, then you of course have so many social media platforms where you can express yourself, and you can start doing it in English. What I want to encourage you guys with is that don't just feel that it is necessary to speak in English when the person is in front of you, like physically in front of you or over the call. You can even do it in written English, and that should be a good start. For all those who have this fear of speaking in English, at least start writing in English. You can always make a choice. Ultimately, it's your choice. Okay. For example, again, I would say it may feel very difficult sometimes to express ourselves completely over texts, messages. I believe many a times the thought is misconveyed, message is misconveyed, because you don't understand mood of the person, tone or style of the person. But it is okay, you can always discuss the same thing. If it is your friend or family, you can have a discussion later on that I didn't mean to say that, but it may have sounded like that. Okay, I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say over here. But written English, or actually I should say writing in English, can be your first step towards growing and improving in speaking in English. Okay, mark my words. Try this out. Try this out for 15 days. Okay, so I will give you this task. Let it be your assignment, that from today onwards, from the day you are watching the video, you will be taking next 15 days, and you will communicate in English as much as possible. Writing in English should be your aim. Okay, so whenever you are texting your friend, if there is like a query you are putting across the across customer care support team of some website or something like that, try to keep it in English. If you are making a status, okay, or you're putting something on your WhatsApp status, maybe, or maybe your Insta story, try to use English. If you are asking for something, if you are demanding something, if you are suggesting something, or simply there are people, they make their status about how they feel, how they are feeling today, right? So why can't you do it in English? Okay, you have to type just couple of words. And I will tell you one more thing. Grammarly, okay, this is not a paid video or something, but just to suggest you, okay, here is this tool for you, Grammarly. It is an extension. You can get it on your laptops and desktops. So there you can check also, okay, if you have a doubt. Okay, for example, you want to put something on your Facebook status. In that case, you would want to be grammatically correct. Okay, you don't want people to correct you in the comment section. Oh, you should have written this. So just to be sure, first you write on your own, use your own mind, own knowledge, how much you know. Okay, and then you can check whether you have written it correctly or not. Through Grammarly you can do that. Okay, it has free version, it has paid version. You don't need paid version. Free version is enough to tell you that, you know, so and so words are there and these are grammatically wrong, and it will suggest you the correction. It will give you the right word that should come at that particular place. So isn't it great? Otherwise, if you're just chatting with someone, who cares? You will know by yourself, you will know on your own that, oh, I wrote this thing wrong, because we have this habit. Once we text, we expect the other person to answer, and by that time we keep on scrolling, we read our own messages. At least that's what I do. I just go through it once again just to see, okay, I was talking about this, because at the same time I will be talking to two, three people. So I sometimes I do this, I check it out. Okay, I was talking on this topic. That helps. Okay, that helps. So you can reread what you have said, but when it comes to spoken English, sometimes you don't even remember what was the last sentence, previous sentence I have spoken. Word to word, we cannot remember it, we cannot recall it so many times. So this will be a good start, this will be a good push for all of you who are willing to learn spoken English. But this does not mean that you become a person who is always over the phone chatting with people. Go out, meet new people, make friends, or if you have siblings, then that's great. Start speaking in English also. But if it is giving you hard time, spoken English is giving you hard time, this is one thing which you can do. Try it out for 15 days, and then I am expecting to see your comments, okay, so that I can make more videos. If there is a problem, I can take that problem and make a video on that. If there is a suggestion, I can take that. If there is something you are struggling with, something specific, maybe I have not come across it, but if you are gonna mention it in the comment section, I can definitely take some time out, think over it, and make a video on it. I really want to help all of you out there so that you can improve your spoken English, so that you can gain that confidence when you speak in English. And it is important these days, I would say, for your career. Even if you guys who are there preparing for competitive exam, if you get good at spoken English, ultimately it's gonna help you in your English subject also. Okay, so don't run away from speaking in English, but for time being, try out writing in English. I also teach on the platform of an academy. So if you are there, if you are the one preparing for bank exams, you can follow me on my an academy profile, and link for that is given in the description box below. Also, there is something called a subscription. If you want to take subscription and have a complete schedule, a complete package where you can learn from top educators, and you can practice, you can learn right approach to solve a question. For that, don't forget to subscribe, take subscription on an academy, and you can use my code NJM10, which is mentioned in the description box below. It is going to help you. Trust me, subscription, it's a great help to so many of my students. They have witnessed it, and I know it's a great help to all of those students. They want to be safe at home, and at the same time they have this deep desire to crack a competitive exam. So for bank exams, you have the code in the description box below. Thank you once again. See ya.